Welcome back. Joining us now is Jess Smouse, owner of Smouse Brothers. Jess, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Well, we're excited to have you. Remind people of this adorable little friend you have here with you.
This is Winnie. She somehow just kind of became the unofficial mascot of our company.
Well, she does such a great job. I mean, she just sits there and says, you know,
Yeah,
here I
she's
am.
so peaceful.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people call the office and ask
about Winnie?
Yeah, about Winnie.
That's amazing.
Where is she?
Oh my
Is she coming out?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's just kind of the mascot.
That's really funny. Okay, so speaking of the office, remind people what Smouse Brothers is and the services that you guys offer.
So we do anything kind of structural related, waterproofing related, flooded basements, flooded crawl spaces, foundation issues, just kind of the vital parts that keep your home standing.
Yeah, with all the cold weather coming up on us, you know, are there certain problems or things that we need to look for?
It can be, if you've got foundation cracks, you know, the thing you want to avoid is moisture getting in there, freezing, and then essentially as it freezes, it's going to break and make it worse. So sealing cracks, sealing issues like that, water drainage is still always a big one. You know, even gutters getting frozen, and then we get a rain or something that moves in. It just causes all that water to go right by the house.
Now, aside from this time of year, what are common things that people call you for to come and have checked out?
A lot of times it's uneven floors, maybe doors that are sticking, you know, cracks in the drywall that are starting to show up, humidity issues. Most of the air in your home comes from the crawl space, so if it's very humid and nasty down there, it's going to be humid and nasty in your house.
So a lot of that, what you're talking about, is like what we would call home settling.
Yeah, essentially like foundation movement, home settlement.
Okay.
Which, you know, it can be related to the droughts, it can be related to water floods. All of that's going to make the ground kind of change and make stuff move.
It's amazing that you can fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, every house has a solution. You just kind of have to figure out the solution.
You gotta call the pro to figure out
That's
that solution
right.
for you.
Now, speaking of calling you, though, I think something really special that you guys now offer is a 0% financing option. So tell me what that means.
Yeah, so we do work that's kind of unexpected expenses. So now we're able to offer 6 months, 12-month, and 18-month zero interest financing. So that bill you didn't know was coming, it's a way to help budget a little bit better.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
is incredible because you're right. When we don't put away, I mean, we're not saving money up from our house settling or some emergency happening. And so for you to help people out by doing that is really incredible.
Yeah, and you know, it's our way to kind of help you budget a little bit. Like I said, it's not something anybody plans for. It's no different than your car breaks down. You're not expecting it. So yeah, it's just a way to help people get their houses fixed.
Would you say there's anything that people, let's say they don't currently know of any active issues in their home, but maybe there's something they could check for? What would you suggest as far as that goes?
A lot of times looking at just the drywall, the cracks in drywall, that door that doesn't, you know, quite close all the way or kind of rubs. You know, walk around your house, you can kind of look where water sits by, you know, the ground wash away. Just some of those are kind of telltale signs that there could be something kind of going on.
Now, if you have a basement, will it be obvious that there's something going on?
A lot of times with basements, you'll kind of look for cracks in the actual foundation wall. You can, you know, if it's a finished basement, you can walk around the outside because any crack is a potential spot for water to come in.
Right.
So yeah, just kind of staying ahead of that. You can avoid the rains in the spring where you don't notice you have water until you have 3 or 4 inches of it.
Very interesting. Lots of good information here.
Yeah.
So if people want to get a hold of you or want to find out more information about Smouse Brothers, where can they get that?
You can go to our website. It's smousebros.com,
Okay.
or you can call our office at 417-988-8201.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
thank
thanks
you.
for bringing Winnie along again.
Yeah.
We always love having her here in the studio.
Love her
Oh my
visit.
gosh.